Billions of people face a serious health problem called hidden hunger. It means their diets are lacking in vitamins and minerals that are essential to maintain good health and proper human development. Hidden hunger mainly affects people in low and middle-income countries whose diets are dominated by low-nutrient staple foods like rice, maize, or wheat. The condition causes lasting impacts that cannot be readily seen, such as lower IQ, lower resistance to disease, and increased fatigue. Hidden hunger also causes irreversible health issues like stunting, blindness, poor brain development, weakened immunity, anemia, and even death. While hidden hunger can affect anyone, women and young children are most susceptible, given their particular nutritional needs. In pregnant women, hidden hunger causes premature births and low birth weight babies. It also reduces human productivity and affects socioeconomic development, resulting in GDP losses of 0.7 to 2% annually in countries of the global south. The global economic cost of both macronutrient and micronutrient deficiency is estimated between 1.4 to 2.1 trillion US dollars per year. One proven response to hidden hunger, which is ready for rapid scale-up and able to reach vulnerable populations, is called biofortification. It is the process of breeding food crops to increase their micronutrient content. The density of micronutrients such as zinc, iron, and vitamin A reaches nutritionally significant levels in crops like rice, wheat, beans, millet, cassava, and maize. Biofortified crops are scientifically shown to improve nutritional status and health when eaten regularly. They can reverse vitamin and mineral deficiency, improve memory and attention, strengthen immune systems, and reduce the frequency of ailments such as diarrhea and vomiting, among many other benefits.
The Commercialization of Biofortified Crops program focuses on staple crops developed only by conventional plant breeding techniques. As we work towards commercializing these nutrient-enriched foods, it is imperative that the crops make economic sense to the value chain actors, especially the farmers. Therefore, our crops are high-yielding varieties and also have additional traits such as disease and pest resilience.
Biofortification makes a lot of sense, as it's an approach that's least disruptive and does not require us to make significant changes to the existing seed and food systems. Biofortified crops replace the non-biofortified ones in the dishes that farming households consume, and the surplus then walks through various commercial pathways to reach vulnerable populations in peri-urban and urban areas.
Two global organizations, GAIN and HarvestPlus, came together in 2019 to form a partnership to launch the Commercialization of Biofortified Crops program. They work with seed and food value chain actors, such as seed producers, farmers, aggregators, and food processors, to expand the commercial reach of biofortified seed grains and foods. The partnership combines the deep expertise of HarvestPlus in all aspects of biofortification with GAIN's proven track record of working with fortification and food companies. Through CBC, they and partners are enabling sustainable market models for nutritious food systems.
Implementation of the Commercialization of Biofortified Crops program kicked off in 2019 with a vision to enhance food systems and deliver better nutrition cost-effectively and sustainably to all. This is a very important project because it gives us an opportunity to make available more nutritious staples that are affordable to populations that are suffering from hidden hunger or micronutrient malnutrition.
Commercialization of biofortified crops is important because it's intended to ensure that farmers have got access to food, to seed that they need to grow biofortified crops. Traders have got access to crops that farmers have produced, and also consumers have got access to biofortified crops on the market. So it's one thing to have a good product. It's another to make sure that the product is available on the market. So all the activities are intended to ensure that biofortified crops are available and accessible on the market by consumers.
Working together with farmers, policymakers, private sector, and consumers, the CBC program is focusing on 6 countries so far: Bangladesh, India, Kenya, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Tanzania. The countries are chosen based on 4 criteria: the micronutrient deficiency profile, strong political support, interest among value chain actors, and availability of variety of biofortified crops. The CBC program works with country partners on a value chain approach to create sustainable commercial pathways for biofortification. At the country level, the supply of biofortified crops starts with work by national agricultural research systems to adapt varieties to local conditions and the needs of farmers. Farmers are involved in selection of varieties to be released to farmers for use. The CBC program is enabling activity in seed supply, farmer engagement, crop aggregation, milling, processing, and retailing.
There are a lot of people who benefit from the program, from the seed producers to suppliers, processors, schools, students, and even the final consumers. So the way we have structured the project is it's in the way that it's for the people. So everybody who is involved is actually seeing the importance throughout the value chain, because we work with the government hand in hand, and you could see that the implementation, it affects even the lower income people. So we take the project as benefits for everybody involved, from the low income people to the final consumers, such as institution pathways, schools, and the general markets.
The CBC work builds on scientific studies in India, Mozambique, Uganda, South Africa, and elsewhere. It shows how biofortified foods, when eaten regularly, improved iron and vitamin A deficiencies, improved cognitive measures in schools, and contributed to improved immunity, leading to less illness among women and children. Feedback from businesses that are working with the CBC program have indicated that the biofortified foods are providing new business opportunities for them because the products are appealing to customers and consumers.
For Tanzania, we are seeing farmers reaping real benefits from this crop. It's becoming a livelihood, really, for the farmers, because the aggregators are picking up this commodity from the farmers and selling it to the schools. And the schools are also finding it very easy to comply with the government policy of integrating the fortified crops in school feeding program. So it's a win-win to all the value chain actors, while we continue to create incomes for the farmers.
2007 সালে আমরা আমাদের বীজের ব্যবসার যাত্রা শুরু করি মেহেরপুরের ছোট্ট একটি গ্রাম মোনাখালী, এবং সেই সময় আমরা ব্যবসার গতি অত বেশি আমাদের ত্বরান্বিত হয়নি, কিন্তু HarvestPlus বাংলাদেশের মাধ্যমে আমরা যখন 2018 সালে সিবিসি প্রোগ্রামের সাথে পরিচিত হই, তখন থেকেই মূলত আমাদের ব্যবসায়ের অগ্রগতি শুরু। কারণ সিবিসি প্রোগ্রামের মাধ্যমে আমরা সিড ভ্যালু চেইন অ্যাক্টরস মিটিংগুলো অ্যাটেন্ড করি, এবং সেই মিটিংগুলো অ্যাটেন্ড করার ফলে আমরা বিভিন্ন রিটেইলার, ডিলার এবং সরকারি বেসরকারি বিভিন্ন সংস্থার সাথে পরিচিত হই, যার ফলে আমাদের যে লিঙ্কেজ তৈরি হয়, একটা পরিধি তৈরি হয় আমাদের ব্যবসায়ের।
By scaling up the commercialization of biofortified foods, we want to improve nutrition and livelihoods. We want a healthier life and a better future for all. We want to end hidden hunger.